I got some crazy bread from Little Caesars. Bet you didn't know that. Ooh, and such. Ooh. Ooh. You know what I mean? Can you hear me now? Okay. And the other day I got a pizza and a bag of a bunch of crazy bread for free. So that was nice. It's crazy bread. Of course, they also have this, like, stuffed crazy bread that they just stuff to the gills with cheese. That's nice. This is just regular crazy bread, but still good. Cat style. I bet if Kent was in my chat and I was eating crazy bread, he would suggest someone turn my mic off. It just kind of, that's just the kind of jerk that guy is. Oh. I think one time Greg was eating some salad with Dorothy Lynch, and Kent suggested that someone turn Greg's mic off. Greg was not too amused by that. Okay, that's good stuff. It's good stuff, ladies and gentlemen. He got excited, and the watch thought that his health was deteriorating. Clearly the watch isn't that smart. Alright. So it is 11:19 a.m. March 11th, 2022, and finally I didn't say February. Finally. Alright. We're getting off to a good start today. That's nice. Okay. So, we need to do some stuff. What do we got going on? How you doing? Hey. What, have your senses left you? Why would you want to go to Tarn's spooky manor alone? Oi, that bump on your head must have mixed you up more than I guessed. Your body is healed, but I think that head of yours is still broken. Uh-huh. It sure is. Da-da! March instead of May in the Turok 2 thread. That dog barked at me. What an a-hole. Right, so I think we want to go into Septimus's house. Why you? Alundra, I have news for you. Please come near. Hey, calm down. You're not a part of this. Actually, I think he is, but you never know. Wendell is not alone in his affliction of cursed dreams. There is a girl named Sybil. who dreams though she is awake. How does that work? She claims that in her dream she sees even that. She sees events. I didn't see the TS apparently. Sees events that have yet to occur, like the Huskers losing to Oklahoma State. Nadia is another. She sleeps, and strange events occur. Like Hasty Steven popping into the stream. Nearby objects explode as if packed with dynamite. That's not good. I'm told that she's not slept in days, and teeters near insanity. Oh boy. Kinda like Newfie when he plays Silver Surfer. I journeyed here 3 long years ago. I had heard tales of a village cursed by eerie happenings. Of course, that just happens to be where I ended up. I believed I could determine the cause of the madness. I'm doing okay. Doing much better today. Last few days were not great, but today is better. But all I've ascertained thus far is the limits of my ability. But now that you've come, everything has changed. You hold the power to stop the nightmares, Alundra. Of course I do. I've witnessed your might in combating the evil, and I envy you. Alundra, with your power and my knowledge, we can save the good people of Ainoa. No, we can't. We can find the source of the evil nightmares, which is probably West Ham Sandwich. Just a guess. And we can banish it to the eternal prison of history, also known as the Z-Zone. Oh, okay. Hasty Steve is now playing FF14. Alundra, please use your power to help the people of my village. Oh, okay. Oh my god! Hasty Steven just farted. Feels like an earthquake. Lightning Returns is actually a lot of fun if you ignore the stupid plot. The plot's terrible, but the gameplay's actually fun. Oh, this is terrible. Awful. It's collapsed. The freaking coal mine has collapsed. Uh-oh. The coal mine. Let's go, Alundra. Perhaps we can help. Wow, Hasty Steven's farting collapsed a freaking mine. That's not good. Alright. How you doing? If the coal mine collapsed, I fear there may be poor souls trapped within. Okay. We must do whatever lies within our means to get them out, Alundra. 13-2, much better than 13. It's Yuri! Olen is the sole survivor of the cave-in, but he's only just barely alive. He's been taken to the mayor's house. Well, then why's everybody up here? It's Jess! Olen is a bright one, you know what I am saying, but he is barely alive. Did he not have time to warn the others before he escaped? I wonder. I don't know. Giles! My sister would be devastated if Olen were to pass away. But his fate now rests, and has always rested, in the hands of the gods. Dorito style. No, I was not sleeping, elf boy. Well, what are you implying? That I caused the coal mine to collapse? Well, you're wrong. And how dare you accuse me of causing something so terrible to happen? Oh, no, man. Be calm, my sweet. I don't believe Alundra is accusing you of anything, are you, lad? I'm a silent protagonist, so I can't accuse anybody of anything, ever. I thought not. There's a chicken! I hit it. I heard a thunderous roar from afar. Are the gods trying to speak to us? I think they're trying to tell Newfie to stop being so salty all the time. Everybody locked their door, apparently. Dude, did you feel the most righteous earthquake? What, bruh? The mine collapsed? I have a most uneasy feeling that Olen and the others at the mine got worked, and good. They got worked over in the corner. Popcorn style. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. Everybody locked their doors. It's kind of sad, really. Anybody else hanging out over here? I gotta mow these lawns again. That's what I gotta do. Because nobody in this game mows their lawn like ever. It's freaking annoying. You gotta take care of your yard, people. Or the city's gonna come by and fine you. So I'm doing you a favor by mowing your lawn. You know what I'm talking about, man? You gotta keep up with yard work and such. Okay. Auroral Visage went live. So we essentially want to head into the mayor's house, and I think that'll lead to the next dungeon. Well, it's sort of a dungeon, but not really. Kind of, sort of, not really. You know how it is. How you doing? If he doesn't improve soon, this child won't survive through the night and he'll get a game over screen. That's too bad. Olen and the others are pool experts at their work. But could one of them have caused this accident? Probably. What shall I do? I just have no idea as to the best course of action. Why have the gods done this to Olen? A kinder man does not walk this land. I'm sure there's a kinder man out there, you know? Okay. Help! Help! Uh-oh. What do you want me to do about it? There's Septimus! Being the jerk that he is. By the gods! Klein has given me interesting news, Alundra. Mike Gundy just went on another epic tangent, and it's all over the internet. He said that when Olen was brought into town, just before he passed out, he whispered the word Merg. Merg is, of course, the monkey enemies that we saw in the first dungeon. Merg! Did you say Merg? How is it that we have had the misfortune of crossing those devilish monkeys from the tree? And it's even more curious that they've attacked humans. They usually don't do that. The coal mine is near the area where the Merg live. It's quite possible their work disturbed them. Uh-oh. They got bothered, and now they're all salty about it. Can you imagine the horror of Zane and the others? Zane Bresloff. Hearing the low rumble of the roof about to cave in. Having just enough time to realize what's about to happen, and then buried alive, suffocating under tons of damp, pungent soil. That doesn't sound like much fun. But why would the Merg react so violently in the first place, as to cause such a terrible thing? If we try to rescue Zane and the others, the Merg might attack. Again. How can I justify risking lives to save lives? I don't know, man. but we can't just wait for it to happen. Alundra, I think we both know what must be done. Okay. We gotta make some Megastar jokes to make people laugh. There's only one way to learn what happened at the mine. You must enter Olen's mind. You have to explore his dream, or whatever state he is experiencing. A state of confusion. But remember this word of caution. If Olen should perish while you yet inhabit his unconscious, you will surely perish as well. Uh-oh. Okay. We're going into his dream. So this is kind of a dungeon, but not really. There's only one item. Olen's Nightmare. Okay. And I love this nightmare theme, as I've mentioned before. Let's see. How you doing? It's Jalen. It's a vehicle driven solely by the power of steam. Amazing, isn't it? Of course, it's completely my idea. It's not as dense. I'm not as dense as I appear, but actually a genius. Okay. There's Olen. Hey there, Alundra. Would you go tell Zane to start the engine? I think he's in the back room. Okay. Lehman. Hello there, Alundra. You've come just in time to help us expand this tunnel. We're pretty sure that northwest of here, there's tons of rich coal. Oh, yeah? Of course, digging that direction will put us near the big tree. The Merg inhabit, but... I like Snow. He punches stuff. Nothing wrong with that. There's Zane. Olen wants me to start the engine. Why didn't he come and tell me himself? Fine. Boy, I'll do as you say, but I'll talk to Olen about his choice of messengers later. Well, excuse me, princess. All you have to do is throw the levers to the left, left, right, and left. Keep that in mind. You can remember that, can't you? Or is that too difficult for your tiny elf brain? Left, left, right, left. Not that hard to remember. We'll need to know that later. Okay. Okay. Bum 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 bum. How you doing? Okay. Okay, we don't need to talk to you. We need to talk to Olen. Check it out, Alundra. I finally got a mining bomb. Bomb? You want it? With this baby, I'll be able to smash through stone like nobody's business. Stick around and maybe you can see it in action. Yeah? He's got a bomb. Merg! What the? It's Merg! What are they doing here? There's a chesticle. There's the Gilded Falcon. As fast as a falcon, acquire the Gilded Falcon from Olen's Nightmare before you're forced out. So you have a very limited amount of time to get that chest. Although it's not like it's hard to do, since the Merg are pretty weak. Alundra, can you hear me? Olen is hurt very badly. And you escaped the nightmare. So there's no boss or anything, it's just a short little thing. Alundra, are you alright? Yes, I am. What did you find at the mine? Were there Merg? There sure was. What did you say? Olen and the others were attacked by the Merg? They dug a tunnel into our mine? They made fun of Hasty Stevens' haircut? But why? I am certain that the mine shaft collapsed because of the Merg. I never imagined the Merg were clever enough to dig tunnels, let alone ambush. They dug a tunnel into our mine, and when the hole was large enough... You said hole. Those damn baboons must be planning an attack on our peaceful village. Oh. Uh-oh. Bum bum bum. Oh no, if nothing happens, Olen is going to... I wish this game was on Steam. That'd be awesome. Although, since they've been putting a lot of PS1 games on Steam, very possible that it could be at some point. No, it's too late. No. Alundra, you can go home now. I'm sure you're exhausted after this sordid ordeal. Besides, the sorry business now at hand is not your concern. Olen got a game over screen. That's too bad. And we get the sad music, which we're going to be hearing a lot, because a lot of people die in this game. The Merg are probably preparing to attack as we speak. We can only hope that our deaths come quickly when they swarm the village. The Merg climbed through and attacked. But their hole weakened the stability of the whole mine, and it collapsed with a great roar. Say, what's going on there? Yep. I must begin arrangements for Olen's funeral at once. You should return to Jess's house and rest up. I'm certain you must be exhausted after the trials you've endured. I'm pretty much good. We can't get to you. Or you. Whee! Tell me the truth, Alundra. No one else will. Is Olen going to live, or is he condemned to... Oh, Alundra, this all feels like a strange, horrid nightmare. If it is, why can't I wake up? Huh? Oh, Keisha. My sister had strong feelings for Olen. If she learns he has expired, she will most certainly be crushed. That's too bad. The gods can be cruel, at times. Events like this are a true test of one's faith, Alundra. I can only pray Keisha possesses the strength to withstand this cruel trial. I'm sure I will at some point. Dude, no way! The heinous murder in the mine? Not to spread bad vibes, bro, but Zane and Lehman are in some stinking guacamole. And the stuff's deep. Holy guacamole and such. I got some money. So you say you just want to go back to Jess's house? Oh my god. Alundra, not too long ago, the people of this land prayed to idols. They were material representations of our gods, you know. But then, quite unexpectedly, the king decreed that all idol worship was forbidden. That's too bad. The people had no choice but to comply. We watched the destruction of our statue in tears. About that time, the palace in the North Lake was submerged. Sunk, actually. That was 5 years ago, but it feels as if it were just yesterday. You know what I am saying? There's that catchphrase. Since that time, we've lost the passion to create. What if the gods became angry and took our passion from us? I'm not saying they did, but it certainly makes me think at night, my boy. But gods or no, I must regain my passion. You know what I am saying? I can almost hear Olen's spirit talking to me, demanding that I make the finest weapons once more. Or even better, demanding I assist in the fight for this land. He made a bomb. This is the mining bomb. It's actually just a bomb, but since it's used for mining, that's what they call it. A nice way to get through rocks, you know what I am saying, Alundra? With this, you could easily get into the coal mine, but it's just too dangerous to attempt, my boy. Here's the plan. I go to the mine, I see if it's safe, and maybe I let you go inside. You stay here, alright? One way or the other, I'm going to keep you alive through this. Alundra disobeys and stealthily takes the mining bomb, stowing it in his pack to avoid detection. So pretty much every time someone dies, Jess makes a new weapon. Pretty much how it works. We got a bomb, you want it. Bomb. Circle button sets the bomb. Once lit, throw it immediately. Tell me what to do, sir. Yay! Boom. We got bombs, you want it. So, most enemies can be one-shotted by the bomb you want it. Pretty nice. So, we're supposed to go to the mine next, but now that we got the bomb you want it, we can do some other stuff. Yeah, this is basically the PlayStation's version of Zelda. And they did a really good job with it, in my opinion. So there's 6 new treasures we can pick up. Bum 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 bum. Alrighty then. Still need to make some more money.